Hi all, this is Skate, and this is a replay I wanted to bring you a while ago actually, but I lost it. By lost it I mean corrupted. Well, the files seem to be corrupted, and I haven't been able to access it for 4 months now. And then all of a sudden, magically today, it's working again. So I'm going to get it up on YouTube as quick as I can before it crashes out again. So this replay is actually back from February, and obviously it's based on the old matchmaker as a result, which does mean tier 5 versus tier 6 and 7. But the reason I want to show you this replay is because it's one of those games where, well, you carry very, very hard. Now the E25 has low hit points and no armor, but what it does have is an absolutely crazy rate of fire, amazing camo and brutal speed. Mine is equipped with a camo net and binoculars, so I can stay at range as long as possible firing away. As you can see now, that person's gone off the screen, but I am still firing in what I'm assuming will be the general direction of them. As you can also see, those shells weren't hitting the floor, which means I probably was still hitting him. But as long as you keep at range like this in the E25, you can absolutely rip targets apart. In hindsight, watching this replay back, I should have gone for the Leo first because he has his view range to spot me. Hence I've just been spotted and shot and need to pull back now. At this point in the replay, I've noticed the cap is on 50 and it doesn't look like anybody else is going for it, so I don't really have a choice. I've got to make a break across the map to try and reset it. And that Stug just had a seriously bad day. But on my way down to the cap here, you'll see Panther has decided to do the same thing and go and reset the cap. Now in this sort of scenario, don't really have much choice. You're best off loading the APCR, obviously not crashing into your friendlies, but load the APCR just to guarantee the reset of the cap. Now that that's been done, I can flick back to my AP and go and kill him. This bit by here though gives a perfect example of how low the E25 is. It's actually drowning in that puddle then. Now for anyone that doesn't know, I'm a huge fan of the E25, and my favourite thing to do is go for the tracks. Every single time, all the time. Literally just perma-track people, they can't go anywhere. I don't know if you just noticed, but somebody actually ricocheted off the rear of an E25. To whomever that was, it sucks to be you. Notice on the minimap as well, there was Leo up by here fighting with the enemy E25, and this gives me the opportunity to go get up the butt of the E25. You'll notice I go for the track again, even if he's got a repair kit. He probably wouldn't allow him to get away in time, and we get a cheeky little fire in there as well. I think the Panther ninja'd that one on about 47 hit points, but I'm not complaining, one tank dead. This does mean though, it is just me and that Panther left against 3 enemy Reds, and they are pretty much on full health by the look of it. This is when I make the decision to retreat and to go and reset my camo value so they don't know where we are. Brawling head to head when you're outnumbered just would not work, so I was hoping this Panther would actually follow suit and come with me, but he didn't. He chose to sit there and brawl it out. When I noticed the Panther wasn't coming with me, that's when, although I shouldn't, cut through the base. Obviously they know where I am as a result, but it does mean I can try get to the flank of them as quick as I can to obviously try and help that Panther out. I imagine outnumbered like this to the enemy team, they probably just think I'm running away like a little scared girl, but I'm not. The whole thing I'm trying to do is get far away so I can get my camo value reset, and then I can get my binoculars up and running and spot them so they can't see me and hopefully do some damage. And it's at this point in time though that the Panther dies. Now the VK that's left is virtually on full health, the T29's virtually on full health, and I haven't seen the other tank, so I don't know what it's on. Running in guns blazing as a result won't work. They also know that they probably can't catch me if I want to run away from them, so they do the right thing and go and cap. What that does mean though is I know where they are. You can guarantee in an E25 as well that if I am sitting still, I will see them before they see me, guaranteed, so I will get my first shot off. So what I'm trying to do now is get myself in a position to look straight down that channel. Now whenever I come across jumps like that, I just have an overwhelming urge to just jump straight down. Completely stupid in this scenario because I could end up tracking myself, but it's funny. Now this is where I make a mistake. I tried to go to the bush to spot the T29, but I went through the bush so they could spot me. But with the DPM on this, if I keep going for his rear track wheel, as you can see he has no choice, he just has to keep slowly turning the turret, and I can literally tear him apart as a result. which does mean he was gone very, very quickly. I could see one of the VKs then in the base at the same time. He's a very easy one-shot, but I don't want to go flying straight down there because I have absolutely no idea where the other tank is. And I know that one's on full health. Now, it's at this point in time I have one of those, oh crap, go, 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 go moments, because he is right behind me. I need to run away from him, and what it does mean though is I know I am safe to go and kill this tank very, very quickly. Obviously it stops the cap going up then as well. So that's the VK3001P dead. It's just me versus a tier 7 VK3002D. Same as always in the E25, I need to get as far away as I can, as quick as I can, reset my camo values, and hopefully I will get the first shot off. Sadly, with the scenario I'm in, I need to get multiple first shots off. Now, one thing I didn't notice at this point in time is if you look at the timer, there is just over 1 minute left, so I need to take his entire health literally in the next minute if I want to win this without dying. As I said though, I hadn't noticed this at this point in time, so I'm literally just trying to hang back, get some shots in on him, and as shown by here, the... what tank am I in? E25 has insanely good accuracy. I mean, both those shots then, how they landed I don't know, but they did. Now, obviously he knows where I am, so he wants to get his shots in now. He misses though, and it's at this point in time where I realise what the actual time left on the battle is. There is only 30 seconds left. If I want to win this, this does mean brawling really, really hard. My clutch shot by there missed, but I'm not going to go straight around that corner because he'll get the first shot into me. I want to go this way. Now the angle I was at there, he actually bounced off the front of me. And although this little cockroach has literally no armor whatsoever, if you keep moving, there is a good chance they will hit the gun mantle or the track. So whenever you're in this scenario, just keep moving. I know I'm going to reload before him now and kill him, but if you look at the time at the top, literally a second to spare. This for me at the time was one of those games where you're literally on the edge of your seat, butt cheeks clenched. But, in my opinion, it was worth it because it was a blindingly good game. I did 4,457 damage, 4 kills, Mastery Badge, Top Gun, Defender, Kolobanovs, and Sniper. I also made a truckload of credits for a tier 7 tank, 87,000 profit and 110 before reductions. I must admit, though, this is the screen which made me laugh the most. As I said, I did just shy of 4,500 damage, the next person now did 700. And below that we've got 500, then 200, 200, and 450, and a 0. How in God's name I survived that match, I do not know. But I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed playing that match. Obviously, any feedback, please feel free to leave it below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.